All right, everybody, it's take 3. Still have to do a little bit of backfill. All right. So today is Friday, June 28th, 2024. This is Dr. Kenton Wakes Up. I'm Dr. Kenton. In the cup today, Major Dickinson's blend from Pete's. It's become a new favorite. So today's Friday, ordinarily a happy day of the week, Friday, as you might say. Looking forward to the weekend, getting things underway for some relaxation, perhaps. Do have some grading to do. Yesterday was in Towson. We did a lot of work in a short amount of time, so I feel pretty good that we finished what we needed to do for that. Last night was the first presidential debate for this election cycle, and I wrote down a couple of things. Didn't sleep that great last night. Woke up a number of times. I didn't watch the debate. Probably on purpose, didn't even pay attention to any of the commentary. But woke up this morning and had a concern that we're in a situation where we have two gentlemen who are over 75, both of them, ostensibly in good health, but you never know that, that at some point one of them at some point may not survive some minor calamity or even sleep itself. So who becomes the candidate? Especially at this point in time where neither of them have had a nominating committee meeting. We do have the top candidates, and ostensibly they would be on the ballot as the presidential candidates. But we wouldn't yet have a vice presidential candidate for on the ballot. And even if after the the RNC DNC meetings happen, if the presidential candidate dies, who does the vice presidential candidate's name slide up to the presidential candidate's spot on the ballot? And if so, who becomes vice presidential candidate? And if the vice presidential candidate dies, who becomes the vice presidential candidate on the ticket? Who decides that? Is it the political party? Or is there an emergency referendum? These are things that I have absolutely no control over. But state of mind, these are things I worry about. And I guess in my own naive sense of things, I would imagine that to lay out the actual succession, you'd have to have a constitutional amendment that, let's say the presidential candidate dies, who becomes the presidential candidate whose name is on the ballot? Because there's 3 months between the election and the November, December, and most of January before a person takes office. And then the succession is clearly laid out. But, anyway. The next 6 months or so are going to be interesting. And at least you'll know in advance that I'm nervous about it. All right, so today's Friday. I don't have any specific meetings on the agenda or anything, so I'm going to be doing grading and other administrative work at home for the class I'm teaching. Otherwise, sort of household admin. That'll be the tune of the day. All right. Talked about my coffee. My food will be ready by the time I'm done with this. Oatmeal again. All right. Well, that's pretty much it. Love you. Bye.